Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Well, today we are going to continue working on our chat view, and in today's video we are going to be implementing the case where we are the one receiving the message, so the chat bubble here, the image and everything. Then we will also implement a function or an extension to our date, so we don't have to write a string. We want a function that enable us to know if it's today, yesterday, or if not, give us just the date. So that said, let's start coding. And first thing, this is where we left in the last video. So we are going to go to our chat bubble, and here the first thing we need to add a new function, a new variable. It will be let is from user, and it will be a boolean. Okay, perfect. Or is from current user is a better name, I think. Okay, and now if you look at this, when we are the one sending the message, you see the only one where we don't change the corner radius is the one in the bottom left. Then when we are receiving the message, the one that we are not changing the corner radius is the one in the bottom right. So we need to make a test here. If is from current user is true, in that case we add dot bottom left, else we add dot bottom right. Okay, perfect. Now we need to go to our chat message cell. We need to add here also, of course, the missing argument, which is from current user, and here we will also add let is from current user, and it will be a boolean, and we will pass is from current user here. Here we will give bool.random, so we get a random value. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's false. It's not it's just for the preview, it's not important, but anyway, now we need also, or before that, we need to go to our chat view, add the missing argument. So here it will be bool.random, and let's make them from 0 to 5. Hopefully it's better now. Okay, and here we are going to do a test. If is from current user is true, in that case we leave our code. Else we will start first by copying and pasting our old code. Later I will show you how to refactor this, but we will start by copying our old code. And first thing, you probably all know, the color won't be color peach, it will be dot white. As you can see, it's white here. The second thing is the alignment won't be dot trailing, it will be dot leading. You see here it's dot leading, it's not dot trailing, so it will be dot leading. Okay, perfect. If I go to my chat view and see my changes, okay, I need to refresh the preview. I don't like this case. Okay, for example, let's see a better one. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, you see it's beautiful, but there are still the image missing, because you see in the complete app we got an image of the one who sent us the message, so we need to add here the image. So it will be an A stack. So here our V stack, it will be embed in an A stack. Our A stack, we will give it a spacing of 8, and we will call our circular profile image view, we will call the .x small. This one is the one where width and height are 28, and we will call our user dot mock user for now. Okay, perfect. There will be only one thing missing is the padding. You see, we are doing the padding on the V stack. It should be on the entire A stack. So dot padding dot horizontal, we will delete it from here and we will apply it on the entire A stack. So now hopefully everything will be perfect. Okay, beautiful. Now the second thing I want to do is, you see, when I receive a message, when it's today, he writes to me it's today. If I receive the message yesterday, he writes to me yesterday. And if I receive a message long ago, that is not today or yesterday, in that case, he writes to me the date. To do so, we will go to our utils folder and we will create a new group. We will call it extension. Okay, and here we will create a new file, a Swift file, and we will call it date. Okay, perfect. We will create an extension of date. Okay, and here we will create function. What did I call it? Okay, shut timestamp string. It returns a string, and here we will check if calendar dot current dot is date in today with self. So it means if it's today, the date is in today. In that case, we will return a string called today. Else, if it's yesterday, so else if calendar dot current dot is date in yesterday, and we give it self. Okay, in that case we return yesterday. Else, okay, in that case we will return the date. Okay, and to return the date I need to add a new function. We will create a private func. I will call it day formatter. Of type date formatter, and here we will create let formatter equal date formatter dot time style equal dot medium formatter dot date format equal mm/dd/yy, and we return formatter. Hopefully okay, not a function, sorry, it's a variable. Okay, silly mistake, but anyway. And now if it's not today and if it's not yesterday, we will go call day formatter dot string from, and we give it the date, which is self, and hopefully we get our value. Okay, for some reason I don't know what's. Okay, let's build. Okay, I think I forgot the return. I apologize. Okay, now hopefully everything will be building perfect. Now if I go to my chat message, or yes, my chat message cell, I think, where do I call? I think it's my chat view. Okay, perfect. And here if I give him, for example, date, which is the current date, and we call .chat timestamp string, and we refresh, hopefully we will get the correct date, which is perfect, which is the correct date, and it's working perfectly. Okay, the next thing to do is to implement our message. So the message and also the message group. So we will create a new file. It will be a Swift file. I will call it message, and it's not something that difficult, but let's implement it and get rid of it, even if we won't really need it for now. It will be identifiable, hashable, and codable. And before I start coding or writing what we will be implementing, let me explain. Okay, what is a message and what is a message group? So a message group, as you can see, our messages are grouped in by dates. So every date is a message group, and every date contains an ID, a date, and an array of messages. Okay, that said, let me implement it. So let from ID of type string. If you didn't understand it very well, you will understand it when we make it to there and we start grouping the messages by dates. It will be easy to understand. But anyway, let message text of type string. We will create also let time stamp of type timestamp, and we will put it under comments for now because it's from Firebase. So until we integrate Firebase into our app, we cannot use it for now, but let's write it and keep it under comments for now. Okay, also let is image of type boolean, so we know if it's an image or not. Let is audio of type also boolean. Let is video also of type boolean. And this because, as you know, a message text can be a text, it can be an image. So if it's an image, this boolean will be true. It can be an audio file, our voice record. In that case, this one will be true. It can be a video. In that case, of course, this one will be true. Okay, perfect. We will have also a user, the user who sent the message. Okay, for now, and var id. For now, let's make it equal uuid dot uuid string. Later we can improve it. We will also extract message group. Call it message group, I apologize. It will be of type identifiable and hashable. And here I got var id equal uuid dot uuid string. I will have var of messages. It will be an array of message, and I will also have let date of type date. Okay, perfect. Then we will use it to make an extension of message group to make a mock user or a mock message group. I apologize. Okay, we will have static var mock message group. Okay, and it will be equal to message group with an array of messages. So it will be the array will contain only one message. From ID I will keep it empty for now, to ID also empty for now. For the message it will be hello Mr. Dwight. His image will be false, his audio will be also false, his video also false. User for now it will be nil, and for the date let's give it today's date. Okay, perfect. Now if I go to my chat view, in my for each I want to call message group dot mock message group, and here I will go to a group, and for each here I will for each group dot message. Okay, so hopefully okay, let's give it id slash dot self. Okay, let's build and check if there is a problem. Okay, what's wrong with it? Okay, I understand why it's wrong. It needs to be an array of message groups, so hopefully now it will be working. Let's wait for it. Okay, and here I want to give him to pass the message, and to in my chat message cell I want to add let message of type message, and here I will add message of type message, and here now we will, rather than a text of hello one day, I want to have message dot message text, and here also message dot message text. For this one we need the timestamp later, so not for now. This one too, it will be message dot message text, and here too we will display message dot message text. Okay, maybe the thing missing now is let me check what is missing. Okay, this one, rather than give him the date, I want to give him, I think I got access, I'm not sure, is it inside of for each? Okay, it's inside of for each, so it will be group dot what did I call it? I think I call it date, I'm not sure, let me check. What did I call it? Inside the message group. Okay, date, yes. okay, group.date timestamp chat timestamp string. So let's build it and hopefully everything will be working perfectly. Okay, we got to, okay, we need to add the missing argument, which is, okay, this is a little, we need to give him the message, so for chat message sales, so it's not a big deal, but we can give him message group dot mock message group dot first dot message, and we will give him also dot first or you know what, okay, usually we don't like to force it, but for now it's just the preview, so it's not a big deal. Okay, same thing here. Okay, if I go to my chat view now, hopefully everything will be working perfectly. Okay, perfect. If I go to where is it? Sorry. Okay, to my message and add a few messages. For example, say this message, we copy and paste it 3 or 4, let's say 5 times. Let's keep the same message, not a big deal. Okay, and I go to my chat view. Okay, as you can see, it's perfect the way I want it, and that's all I think for today's video. In the next video we will probably start working on the emoji icon keyboard that we will be showing, but for now that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.